Alright guys, this is going to be a video of how to fix the hard drive. Like, you have one of these like desktop hard drives. Like, I have a Western Digital 640 gigabytes. You see it right there. But the problem is, on this particular drive, is the drive wasn't responded like like whatever you call it. The drive doesn't read correctly. So well, I haven't taken this one apart yet. So let me go ahead and fire up here. Just be careful, like when you doing your work. Just be careful, like if the power is energized. So make sure you don't don't messing around with anything like when the power is turned on. Let me go ahead and fire up here. As you can see, it got a standby light. Let's plug it in. Oh, it's on. Go ahead and turn it off first. Always make sure you have it turned off before you continue. So let's fire up here. Let's plug it in. Alright, let's make sure the hard drive is find a good spot for it. Making sure so it doesn't smoke up the actual main motherboard, or whatever they call it, the circuit board. I see one of the people describe me like, if you place it on the hearts, like you need to find a good spot for the so the motherboard doesn't smoke up. Anyways, let me go ahead and flip the switch, turn it on. You hear that? And as you can see, like, it's been up for just a little bit and it stops. So I think there's an error when it's trying to read your data to it. But let me go ahead and take it apart and show you. Let me go ahead and turn it off first and unplug it. Just make sure you have it like unplugged before you take it apart. Let me go ahead and disconnect the power cable. Let's go ahead and take it apart and see what's going on. I haven't taken this one apart yet, so let me go ahead and take it apart so I can show you how the how the hard drive works. Because sometimes hard drives has a lot of trouble. Like, somebody got like a computer like it's not working right. They've been gave it to me for a couple of past few years ago, like 3 or 4 years since we got this. This is the Dell, I think it's the Dimension E531. I don't know what that is. It's a good guess. Alright, you just be careful with the hard drives, because the hard drives are very fragile. Just be aware of that when you take it apart, because the metal is really sharp. That little edges on the cover. Just be real careful not to like hurt yourself when you doing your work. Okay, it's kind of hard to do it sometimes. Just be careful not to strip out the screws too much. Alright. Just be aware of that. If something's wrong with the hard drive, like, you can take it apart and see what's going on. But I know how that works. The hard drive, you will see the hard drive when it's running. So it's got an arm that rotates the drive. That's the arm that moves like back and forth in different directions. It controls your data into your circulation of the hard drive. So I think on this one, I think the hard drive needs some head replacement. So I don't know if it's scratched up. It didn't work as much. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and just make sure you keep everything clear where you take it apart. Like I say, sometimes it's kind of hard to do it with the camera. So, all right. once after that, there's a last screw right there that you need to take off. You can like look under the label and see. Hopefully I can get this one too. Hold on. It's kind of hard to do it with the let me go ahead and find the better screwdriver for this. I don't like to strip up the screws. Alright. When you get the screws stripped out, then the hard drive will not like. It's kind of hard to get it open whenever if your screws get stripped out. So hopefully I find a better screw for it. Like I tell you, it's kind of hard to do it with the camera. Let me go ahead and find the better screwdriver for this. I see one of the people are taking a hard drive support on YouTube and operating with the cover opened. So please don't do that. Especially like if you're doing your maintenance work on it, just turn off the power, then unplug it before you doing so. Otherwise, you can get electrical zapped. That would be bad. So just don't do that. Especially like if the power is energized. So hopefully I can find a better screw for it. Hold on. It's kind of hard to do it. Can't find it, you can turn on the flashlight and see. It's a little bit better to have a flashlight turned on these particular jobs. If I could find a screwdriver for it.
Hey,
What?
remember shower time?
Oh yeah.
Okay. We just have a couple of errands to run and then we'll come right home, okay?
Alright.
All right. We're going to start cleaning up your room today.